Fall is finally here. We've had some good frosts overnight. The leaves are changing, beautiful colors. And a lot of the really abundant forageables are out of season. Berries, fruits, a lot of the greens. But there are still things to eat if you know what to look for. Today, we're going to look at Jerusalem artichokes, or sunchokes. I prefer the name sunchoke because they're not from Jerusalem and they're not artichokes, but they are relatives of sunflower. Well, obviously nothing is in bloom right now. You want to do most of your identifying in the summer, the spring, summer, early fall, when you can find the blooms out. After the bloom is over, you get this. You can still see the little seeds. You can tell these apart from regular sunflowers with something in the blossom. The easiest way is to look at the roots, because regular sunflowers have roots and sunchokes have tubers, kind of like a potato, or they look actually they look a lot like ginger. If we're going to look at this plant and identify it, it has that rough, hairy stalk that a sunflower does. Grows, these are over 6 feet tall, lots of small blooms, which are all dried up and gone now. And if we think that's right, now we need to pull this out of the ground, and now we'll know for sure. Okay, I've pulled up one, and you can already see one of the tubers here. Okay, there's another one. And we can dig around more and try to get some more out. Now remember, the regular sunflowers won't have the tubers, so you can't get them confused. Here's what we're looking for. Now if I had brought a shovel, I could have gotten a lot more out a lot easier. But this is the general idea. There are wild and tame varieties. I like the taste of the tame ones better, and they're a lot bigger and more abundant. Here are my tame sunchokes. See, they get up, that's maybe 8-10 feet if it was straight up and down. Big, they're thicker, and let's pull up one of these. There, look at that. You can clearly see the difference now. See, here's one tuber compared to, what I was pulling off of the other ones. This is one thing. I think this is one of those plants, a big dirt clod. I think this is one of the plants that it's definitely worth it to buy just a couple of tubers, maybe off the internet, and then let them grow, because these are very hardy, invasive even. They don't have to be watered, they don't have to be weeded, they don't care. You put them in the ground and then you will have them forever. I've read of people that have planted some, decided they wanted to get rid of them, and they have tried and tried year after year to harvest all of them, to dig up through the ground, and they always miss a little piece, and then there's just a ton more of them the next year. So if you do get Jerusalem artichokes, sunchokes, be sure that you plant them somewhere that you want them to be. What do they taste like? Well, they taste, it depends on who you ask. Some people say they taste a bit like a carrot, or like a raw potato, or a water chestnut, maybe a bit like a radish. And you can eat it raw, or you can cook them like you would a potato. And this is something you can harvest all through the winter. If you're foraging, if you're trying to survive in the wilderness, make a map or a mental note and remember where these stalks are, and the tubers will be there. And there's late fall and winter foraging for you.